Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be discussing the Atlanta Falcons. Now, what we'll be discussing about when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons is going to be giving you my 2023-2024 season predictions video. Now, I'm going to be very honest. I've been brutally honest when it comes to the way I've been talking about in the past couple Falcons videos. I was not happy with the Bijan Robinson move, and I know some people that were happy with the Bijan Robinson move. I just don't understand it. But in this, I'm gonna go through every single game that we have, and I'm gonna be honest. The way the Falcons are built right now, and compared to the other teams that we're gonna be playing, it's a lot of toss-ups. But this is what I have the Falcons going for the 2023-2024 NFL season. So you'll see it right here next to me. The first game we have is going to be against the Carolina Panthers at home. We're going to be opening that up, and we're going to be opening up the 2023 season with a win against the Carolina Panthers. Then we're going to be playing the Green Bay Packers. This, however, is without Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers has moved to the New York Jets. So we'll be playing the Jordan Love Green Bay Packers. And even though the Green Bay Packers are a very well-put team, and I really went side by side when it comes to giving the win on this, I'm going to have us starting out with 2 wins in a row and starting off the season looking good. Then we play the Detroit Lions, who are going to be missing one of their big wide receivers in Jameson Williams, who will be missing the first 6 games of the season. But I look at the way the Detroit defense is built and the Detroit offense is built and what they've done in the draft and what they've done overall in free agency. Yeah, we're going to lose against the Detroit Lions. So we're going to pick up our first loss of the season in the 3rd game of the season against the Detroit Lions. Then we're going to be heading to Wembley and the 4th game of the season against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And come on, guys, we're going to be playing Trevor freaking Lawrence. This man came back and beat the Chargers. And the Chargers are a better team than us. Do you really think the Falcons have a chance at beating the Jacksonville Jaguars? Let me answer that question. No, we're going to lose back-to-back games against the Lions and the Jaguars. But then we're going to pick up a W, and this game I will be personally attending. I can guarantee you that. I will be attending the Atlanta Falcons versus Houston Texans game because one of my cousins is a well-known Texans fan, or at least as I know him, he's a Texans fan, and I definitely know he's going to definitely want to go see this game. And unfortunately for him in this instance, they're going to be playing with a rookie quarterback, but they're also going to have a very good coach that's going to know how to coach the defense. And again, this is a toss-up. I'm going to give the Falcons the win this instance against the Houston Texans. Then we play the Washington Commanders. The only worry I have about the Commanders is at the quarterback position. Everything else is well put together. And that's why the Commanders are going to beat the Atlanta Falcons after we just picked up a W. The next 2 games are going to be away. At the Bucks and at the Titans. The Bucks, first, I honestly going to say this right here, we're going to lose against the Bucks. I think we're going to split the games against the Bucks. I think we're going to lose away and win at home. So next, we're going to be facing the Tennessee Titans, who possibly will either have Will Levis or Ryan Tannehill quarterback. But the one big factor I look at this, and he will always be a big factor when it comes to each and every game throughout the season, is going to be Derrick Henry. And it's Derrick Henry, man. He's not going to stop. And he's going to run riot against that Falcons defense. I can tell you this. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But we're going to win against we're going to win against the Tennessee Titans, even though I just said all that. We're going to win because it's going to come down to the quarterback. And I trust Desmond Ridder way more than I trust Ryan Tannehill. And obviously that's personal preference because I'm a Falcons fan. Then we're going to be playing against the Minnesota Vikings. Is there really anything to say? We're going to lose against the Vikings. The Vikings got Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson. They got a lot of options, and they improved their defense in the free agency / draft. We're going to lose against the Minnesota Vikings. But then we're going to play an interesting one. We're going to be playing at the Cardinals. And Kyler Murray is just an X factor that I don't really know about. So I don't really know how the Falcons are really going to do. In this case, I'm going to give the Falcons the W heading into the bye. And we're going to win against the Arizona Cardinals. Even though if they do keep DeAndre Hopkins, I do see this coming as a loss. So coming off the bye, we're going to be playing the New Orleans Saints at home, and we're going to be winning against New Orleans Saints. I'm going to be honest, the New Orleans Saints is the only team in this division that I see as a possibility of sweeping us. But I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to see the Falcons winning the first game against the Saints. Then we're going to be playing at the Jets. And my guy, I'm going to say this to you. If I see these comments and they actually think the Falcons are going to beat the New York Football Jets, then they're smoking something. The Jets are going to destroy the Falcons. The Jets have made major additions. They had 2 of the possible Rookie of the Years last year on offense and defense. And they just added Aaron freaking Rodgers. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Falcons fan. You're going to be losing against the Jets. But then you're going to be going back and picking up a W at home versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers before picking up the L against the second game against Carolina at Carolina and then losing at the Colts. Because I'm going to be honest, I only put this out because I know the Colts are going to beat us. And yes, I just said we're going to beat a team with a rookie quarterback when I said we were going to beat the Texans and the Titans. But the Colts, nah. And you may say, hey, David, you're saying that because you love Anthony Richardson and he's going to be starting quarterback. Yes, I do. And yes, I do wish Anthony Richardson went to the Atlanta Falcons because I'm not really sure how much I trust this Ritter anymore. And I would say this, if he had still been there at pick number 8, forget a running back, bro. I would have taken a quarterback. I would have took Anthony Richardson in a heartbeat. But yeah, we're going to lose against the Colts before beating the Chicago Bears. I just feel like when it comes to the way the two teams are built, we are in a better position right now considering what the Chicago Bears finished like last season, but they did make some big additions in the draft and free agency. And then the last game of the season is going to be a playoff decider in my opinion, and we're going to lose against the New Orleans Saints. So what does that mean for the 2023-2024 Atlanta Falcons season? Well, in 2022, the Falcons went 7-10. And in this season, it's going to be a 1-game improvement. The Falcons are going to go 8-9. But here's the thing. I can see the season going 8-9, and I can see the season going 9-8. I really just don't think the Falcons are going to be able to win more than 10 games this season, but I could be wrong. And let's hope I'm wrong. Because if the Falcons can win more than 10 games this season, then fair enough. But if the Falcons were to finish any worse than 8-9 or even 7-10, is it really that much of a difference? Has anything changed? The defense has improved, but what has changed? And I'm going to say this right here. If we go into the season, run the ball, majority of run the ball, and we still lose these type of games, one guy needs to go, Arthur Smith. That is all I'm going to say.